Do you have to make art every day to be a good artist? Spoiler, my answer is it depends. Today, I wanted to share some of my experiences and advice to help you guys feel less pressured and enjoy making art while still trying to improve as an artist. There are tons of daily art challenges out there, with Inktober being the most popular. 31 drawings, 31 days. Easy, right? I've tried and failed Inktober multiple times, but I learned a lot, had fun, and left the challenge with a bunch of sketches to refine later. This is how you can treat daily drawing. It can be a fun exercise in thinking on your feet. When I was an undergrad, I took an advanced sculpture class, and our first assignment was called 7 in 14. 7 sculptures in 14 days. I did not do well on the assignment because I didn't choose simple projects. I tried to treat each piece as super precious and unique. That didn't work out, but I did learn what ideas were at the forefront of my creative brain when I was in a panic. And I learned how to simplify some ideas to ultimately create better art. Challenges can be awesome, but I recommend that you set limits and have fun when you pursue challenges. Know your limits and forgive yourself for failing if you do fail. Yes, drawing every day is good in a lot of ways. It has a lot of cognitive benefits, and it'll help you improve some of your technical skills faster. But you also might begin to hate making art. You need to ask yourself why you like drawing or painting or whatever you do. Do you do it because it makes you feel good? Have you made time to relax and get inspiration and enjoy the creative process? You see, I don't draw every day, but every day I do things that contribute to my art. I take breaks, go on adventures, and consume media that influence my artwork. I see beautiful and thought-provoking works that show up later in my stuff. Mentally healthy artists, I believe, produce better art. Yes, artists like Francis Bacon, Vincent van Gogh, and Frida Kahlo, just as some examples, struggled with their mental and physical health during their careers. But they weren't great because of their illnesses. They were great because they did the work and were inspired by what was happening in their lives. They were living their lives, and we'll never know what they could have made if circumstances were different regarding their illnesses. Overworking yourself may lead to burnout. Instead, make art based on what you need. If you're trying to pay bills with your art, your situation is obviously dependent on how business is going. But it's okay to take breaks, and the breaks will inform your work. In The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron encourages creatives to take themselves on weekly artists' dates. These dates are weekly commitments to embracing your artistic inner child. Do things that make you feel creatively happy and fulfilled. You can go to an art museum like Polly and I did this week at the Carnegie Art Museum. You can go see a movie or visit the beach. Go hang out with friends and play board games. Take a break and prosper. Sometimes the most important thing is to enjoy making art. Not everything has to be monetized. Sometimes it just doesn't matter if you haven't gotten enough likes on Instagram lately. I'm tired of all this emphasis on productivity and being a prolific artist. Picasso was prolific, and he was also an asshole. Ultimately, the internet is riddled with advice that is selling itself to be one size fits all. This is going to be the advice that works for everyone, and there's no such thing. I hope that you found this helpful, and if you want to add to the conversation, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you next week, and thanks for watching.